She added 6 assists for this Temple team. As here's East from the free throw line. And just off the back of the iron, but an offensive board by Tucker, and she'll clean it up as Temple gets on the board first. Gonna drive on Washington. Kick out to the baseline, a three-point try, and knocks it down, Liz Smith. 13 points yesterday, and she's on the board again today. Now the 5th different player on Pacific to score today. It's a three-point try. It's Gary. She knocks down another one. Now her 4th of the weekend. And Temple leads 13-11. Nelson waiting for an option. Gotta get a pick as Nelson moves to her left. Now down the lane. Nelson gets denied. As the Pacific bench erupts, a huge block there from Nia Lowry, the freshman from Sacramento.
And that's a big play from someone who maybe doesn't play a whole lot normally, maybe checked into a game a little bit earlier than she normally does, showing why her length at 5'11" is so key against Nelson.
Knocks down her 2nd, so it is a 3-point lead for Pacific. Just over 30 seconds to go in the first quarter, as Taylor will handle the basketball. Now for Nelson. Solis to Taylor. Taylor trying to find some space. Back out. Gary, a three-pointer. She's dangerous from there. And it comes out from the inside of the rim. As Smith, a transition 3. Why not? Now 21-15, Liz Smith. A nice transition 3. As Deaton for Ennis. Ennis now for Smith. Another three-point try, and she hits it. Liz Smith starting to heat up. Battling with Gary. We'll go for Elliott. Elliott will battle down low with Washington, and a left-handed layup is good. East now. East into the corner. Piper further along 2, and she gets it to go.
It's crazy, Ben. I was just talking about Piper during the break.
Smith for Elliott. And Elliott trying to underhand that one to her right hand. She left it short. Tucker got the rebound, and picking up the pace. Here comes Temple the other way. It's Currents. Finishes and 1. For Kendall Currents. And her first bucket of the game, as she'll get a chance to complete the three-point play. Hi, everybody. Welcome back inside Desert Financial. Aria, Tia Reed, Ben Paris, excited to have you with us. Pacific leads Temple 39-30 at the break, and it's the 2 players we talked about pregame that have shined this far. Good for us. Tiara East and Liz Smith have both played great so far. They're the leading scorers for each of their teams.
Yeah, but I think we might be a little bit of fortune tellers, and I feel like we should be pretty proud of that one. But that's exactly correct. Liz Smith has been phenomenal in what she's been doing thus far.
It's Washington asking for the ball. In for Tucker, and a floater. Gets it to go as Tucker gets her team on the board first in half number 2. Things have picked up. Three-pointer. Deaton. It's good. Back for James. And in the corner, Deaton, another three-point try. That one's off the mark, but Elliott with the offensive rebound, and she cleans it up. It's Elizabeth Elliott up to 6 points. And now Holmberg. Holmberg going to take it herself, battling on the baseline, and she gets it to fall. East to drive into the corner. Nelson for 3. The rebound pulled away by James and Pacific. A 2-on-1 back the other way. And Smith will finish the layup. And Pacific got a hot hand right now. They made 5 out of their last 6, and now 6 out of the last 7. And this time it is and 1 for Liz Smith.
A little bit nervous there on that call. There's going to be another charge or anything of that nature.
We talked about Tristan Taylor a moment ago for Temple as she checks back into the basketball game as well. Gary from the free throw line knocks it down. Inside 3 minutes to go in the third. Temple, no signs of giving up in this one. East trying not to force a shot. She'll dish to Washington. Spinning. Right-handed shot is good and 1. Demi Washington gets the finish for Deaton. Deaton with 3 to go. Deaton has to do something. Will put up a shot, and she got it! Katie Deaton will give her team a 13-point lead going to the break. Smith to inbound for Ward, but she goes up empty-handed. as Nelson will take it the other way. 3-point try, this for a single-digit lead, and Gary knocks it down. Her second three-pointer of the game, and she has 8 points. And it's a 7-point lead. Tristan Taylor, the basketball, her team down 7. They're not done yet. Taylor to drive, and now she's on the score sheet. Took her 3 in almost a half quarters, but that's her first bucket of the game, and it's a 5-point game. Taylor now running the point for Temple. Nelson, three-pointer. Just a tad bit long, but it's cleaned up by Rain Tucker.
Beautiful, quick in and out of her hands. She tracked that ball off of the rim perfectly, and Nez Piper
Couldn't connect. It's taken away by Gary. And what a stop at the rim. Elizabeth Elliott says no. As here's Katie Deaton, and she's blocked. Denied by Rain Tucker. And some physical plays at the rim on back-to-back possessions.
Well, yeah.
It's James. Gonna go down low to Elliott. On Tucker. Elliott with a nice finish behind the back, and what a big basket that could be for Pacific. 6-point lead. Under 3 to go. As East for Piper. Back for East. East driving, spinning, shooting, and she scores. Tierra East now into double figures. Nice pass. Elliott couldn't get it to go. Second try, she can.
Yeah, Elliott wasn't ready for it on that first time, but Lockean has to take advantage of their offensive opportunities.
Nelson driving an easy layup, 4-point game with 2 minutes to go. Nelson has to save it from going back court. East driving, plays it up and lays it in. Tierra East has heated up in this second half. It's short, and the offensive board is controlled by Elliott. What a big rebound for her. Smith with the ball. Under 40 seconds to go. Her team with a 5-point lead. Smith, kick out. Here's Deaton. Elliott, what a finish as she goes down. A big bucket to put her team up 7 with 30 seconds to go. And Temple will take a timeout. And James looking for an option. She finds one, and Dean, no, it's poked away by East. Piper, three-pointer. Gary, yes! Gary knocks it down. It's a 2-point game with 7 seconds to go.
So they will get possession.
Nelson gets to inbound. And it's blocked. She gets it back. Nelson turning. The shot is up. It's off the side. And the rebound to James, and she'll run it out. Temple that close to overcoming a 7-point deficit in the last 30 seconds. But Pacific able to survive and get victory number 5 of the year.